Condemning the governor and her CYFD secretaries, the New Mexico Attorney General announced today he's launching an investigation into CYFD, an agency he says refuses to be upfront about incidents that have left children under state supervision injured or dead. News 13's Marilyn Upchurch is in downtown Albuquerque with more on that investigation.
The AG said he launched the investigation after a teen killed himself while in state custody, but his investigation doesn't stop there.
His death is, I think for me, a turning point in terms of how we're going to address the failures at CYFD.
Attorney General Raul Torres announced today the New Mexico Department of Justice will be opening an investigation into the recent death of a 16-year-old boy, Jaden Garcia, who was living in a congregate facility overseen by CYFD.
And sadly, he took his own life in a facility that we know is not in the best interests of traumatized and abused and neglected children.
Torres shared frustration at the lack of information the agency releases to the public in cases like this.
Much more needs to be done in terms of shining a light on what is happening inside that agency.
Arguing confidentiality concerns do not justify the level of secrecy.
There's a way to protect their privacy interests without shielding the misconduct.
CYFD has also been under scrutiny for children sleeping in offices as the state faces a lack of foster parents, where there have been reports of children being assaulted by workers and other residents. For years, the agency has been plagued by high-profile cases of injuries and deaths involving children who were supposed to be under their supervision. The state paid out millions of dollars last year for the wrongful death of a 4-year-old boy, James Dunkley Cruz, in 2019. Even after CYFD found the boy with a black eye, bruised genitals, and other injuries, a CYFD supervisor kept him in his mom's care. 2 months later, James was beaten to death by a man they were living with. And in 2022, CYFD removed kids from a home in Texaco where they were found to be chained to beds and in dog cages, but still the kids were placed back in the home. Several women were arrested in that case. The AG's office says his investigation will be wide-ranging and take a comprehensive look at the events leading to cases like these.
I think we have all grown tired of waking up and hearing about another child who's been injured, another child who's been hurt, another child in state custody who's been killed.
The investigation is expected to last several months. The results will go to the newly created Office of the Child Advocate, which was created this last legislative session to independently oversee CYFD under the umbrella of the State Department of Justice. Back to you.
All right, Marilyn, thank you. In a statement from the governor's office, they say in part the investigation of the suicide of that teenage boy is underway, and CYFD will share their findings with the Department of Justice. The statement goes on to call Torres' characterization, quote, unfounded blanket criticisms of CYFD. CYFD said it is disappointed the AG has decided not to collaborate with them on this investigation. To read the full statements, just go to krqe.com.